Hello and welcome to the Real Actor Review TV, movie reviews, entertainment news, and so much more. As always, I'm Tucker, joined today with Ethan and Aiden. How are y'all doing today?
We're doing pretty well. Yesterday, it's not in the Heights, and we're obviously going to talk about it. Yay! I'm sorry, I'm really excited.
In the Heights. We're going to match together a couple movie reviews. Movies we have, not doing like a full video, so we're calling it Movies We Have Missed. Movies We Missed. That's the logo, if you didn't know.
Tucker really tried to force that, and I appreciate it.
Movies we missed.
We'll work together like a cool thumbnail so it looks like, nice.
That's our gang sign. Movies we missed.
No, Tucker, bad. All right.
So today we're going to be doing Mortal Kombat, Godzilla vs. Kong, and In the Heights.
No. Let me do this. Sorry, Tucker's not doing it right.
He's watching this. He's doing great.
Sorry. Godzilla vs. Kong, Mortal Kombat, and then In the Heights.
Okay, I'm good.
Woo, Jesus. All right, so let's start with Godzilla vs. Kong. We all have very strong opinions about this movie. So
I'm excited for this.
Quick thoughts, Ethan, go.
All right. Super excited for this one. We all saw it at the theater next to us, and I watched all the Godzilla movies to prepare for it. Went to see it. Pretty disappointed with it. I'm Team Godzilla. Are doing spoilers or not spoilers?
But you're betraying your own
Spoilers.
species. You're betraying your own species. How dare you?
I can't hear Tucker.
Spoilers, yeah.
Okay. So Godzilla wins, but the way that they do it just did not feel earned. It felt like a Kong movie. Felt like Kong 2. It just felt like
It really
Kong
was
was in it for the majority of the movie, and I was just really disappointed. Yeah.
Yeah,
Your letter grade, Ethan?
Shoot, I would probably give it a B minus, maybe a C plus.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I agree with Ethan totally that it was really just about Kong. Like the story.
I would say C plus for me.
Everything about the movie was cycling around Kong, but actually I feel like I have the exact same thoughts for Mortal Kombat and for Godzilla, but I favor one over the other in the sense that I'm not expecting this to be the greatest movie ever. Like for Godzilla vs. Kong, I just want to see two big ass things fight and destroy shit. That's all I care about. That's all I want, and I got it. I'm not expecting some super deep lore. I don't really care about that. But it still objectively is not very good. So I think I have to agree with Ethan on a C plus. B minus is a little too generous because some of the human plot lines. The one with the kid.
Humans are awful in this movie. People said the humans were bad in King of the Monsters, and I was always like, I don't think they're that bad. They were bad in this movie.
No, when they go to the stupid fucking they go to Hong Kong or something, and the little pod thing, that was stupid. I hated that.
It felt so rushed. It felt like they deleted half the movie 2 days before it came out.
Yeah, I have to agree. Yeah, it felt so Kong centric, and I felt like we barely got to see new Godzilla, and it just was like
Godzilla as the villain of the movie. I hate when they do that. It feels like it disrespects people who do like him more.
Sure
yeah. So I'm gonna have to give it a C plus. C plus for me.
C plus, real act, unanimous grade. Okay.
We are correct. Shut up. Next one.
Next movie, Mortal Kombat.
I will say, and kind of going off my same line of reasoning for the last one, I will say for this one though, I feel like in terms of what I was expecting and what I got, I felt like I got more out of this movie from what I was expecting.
I had a lot of fun with this movie. Don't get me wrong, it's really stupid.
It's really Cole is stupid, and
there's some actual bad things. Cole is unnecessary. He does not need to be there. There's too many characters. Some of the dialogue is pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's so fun. Okay. When I want to see a Mortal Kombat movie, that's exactly what I wanted to see.
No, literally.
And I think the sequels, I can't wait to see what they're going to do with it. Sub-Zero.
Cage. We got Johnny Cage.
The best part of the movie. And Scorpion, I don't know. Everything about them fighting was just so cool.
The first fight scene was freaking nuts. That was so good.
The final fight.
Yes, that was the fight choreography in this movie is very, very good.
Oh, also my least favorite part of the movie, the editing. I didn't mention that. The editing is really bad too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate it when they go to Outworld and it looks like freaking garbage. It literally looks like some like.
I didn't mind that.
It looks like a student film. It looks terrible. That just bothered me.
It looked like Partners in Crime.
Whoa.
But I will say, I saw this meme and it's 100% true. It's like, breaking news: the actor who played Kano in the new Mortal Kombat movie broke his back from carrying this entire movie. And I'm like, yes, yeah, the guy.
Yeah, I get the Kano hype, but I actually preferred Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero was so good in this movie.
Sub-Zero was great, but the thing is, like, because you
Kano, I felt like Kano was actually overdoing it. That's how I felt. I felt like Kano was really funny, but like only really in the first half, and then the second half, I felt like he was like. Liu Kang and Kung Lao. They're badass, man.
Dude, the Kung Lao fatality was so good. I was like, yes, like that. Oh,
some people didn't like it when he said flawless victory. I like that. I thought that was so awesome. Like that's
the subtle references to the game. My favorite one was probably the most subtle out of all of them, but it was in the final fight between Sub-Zero and Scorpion, and the camera panned out, and it was like framed just like the video game, and that was so awesome.
Well, also like the only thing other than that I didn't like, talking about the gripes you already had, was that like everyone has like their hidden power. I'm like, nah, that's stupid.
I actually liked that. I thought that was a good way to do it.
Yeah.
I think
all right, great. Because we got to move to we don't have much time left.
That's true. I think it makes sense more in the long run, but now I'm like, it's stupid. But if they use something with it, then I'm fine with it. So grades.
I would give it a B. I really liked it.
Damn. B. I was exactly thinking B.
Yeah, this is the definition of a B movie. Like this is a B movie.
Real act grade.
B movie. It's a B grade movie. It's not a B movie. Like a B movie is like is fucking garbage. But like this is
as Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah,
I don't know about that. I don't think I agree with that. But next movie, In the Heights.
In the Heights.
This was so fun.
It was great.
We got to go to an early screening for this. Thank you, Regal.
Thank you, Regal.
And we actually get to talk about
this over a month early. That was so cool. I'm not a huge musical person, but when it's good, I like it a lot. And this was one of those cases. It was a lot of fun. I have a lot of problems with it, but I would say definitely check this out when it comes out on June 11th. There's some real great music.
Go see it in theaters.
See it in theaters. The musical sequences are awesome. The choreography is great. The acting is actually very good. What's his name? Anthony Ramos.
Anthony Ramos is fantastic.
Amazing. As well as the rest of the cast. And the directing by I'm forgetting his name right now.
John M. Chu, I think it is.
Yeah.
Thank you. He did a great job. Check it out, guys.
Yeah. And it's funny, like unlike Ethan, I'm the exact opposite. I'm a huge musical fan. I'm a huge theater fan. I actually saw Hamilton like 3 or 4 years ago. So I've always been a huge Lin fan. And this was great. Like I want to go see the original now because I don't know the differences between the interpretation of the film and the play. But no, I think it was great. And even having like a cameo from the guy who played George Washington as like the guy from like the ice cream truck, I was like, that was great. Just having Lin in there for a bit. No, but overall it was great. I feel like there were certain things like when they had the animation, when they're like moving their hands and doing all this stuff, they should have had more of those kind of things that made it a lot more creative. Or they're drawing on like the fences. Those are the things that made it so.
Yeah, some of the sequences were quite bland in comparison to some of the like the set pieces and choreography that
the opening sequence alone is such a
the
banger.
Perfect.
The lyrics are freaking nuts.
Why this movie is really good.
I think the camera work, it was absolutely phenomenal. Like the set pieces were big. There were so many people. The choreography, like everything just worked well. And like this had to be really hard to get right. Like just props to everyone working on this film because this probably took so many takes. And I love that like it was different camera shots of the dances. So you'll get one from up here, on the side, and then you'll get multiple. You get the full feeling. It's not just like here's two cameras.
And then, I just like everything that it touched on too. Like it didn't force anything down your throat. It kind of presents these issues. You kind of get it, but that's all they mention about it. Like I think it's great.
One of my main complaints is probably just that I felt like there was too many characters going on. I know it's based on the musical, so they probably didn't want to change too much. But grades, I'd probably give this one. I'd probably also give this a B. Actually, I really liked it. I had more fun watching this, but in terms of an objective quality, I'd probably still go to a B. just because musicals are not really my favorite, but still liked it.
I think for me, it's got to be a B+. Like, I just think it perfectly encapsulates the place, and like you can really tell it's a love letter to this place that he grew up in. Great performances all around. I loved it. It was great.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a B+ as well. I think it was a fantastic movie and very, very well done. So that was our review of Godzilla vs. Kong, Mortal Kombat, and In the Heights. Have you guys gotten a chance to check out any of these films? What did you think? By when this goes up, you probably haven't seen In the Heights, but come back and watch this and tell us what you thought. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, share this with all your movie loving friends, and until then, guys, we'll see you later.
All right, bye guys.